Hi, I'm Steve Kostanski, and I'm the writer, director, editor, creature effects designer, producer on PG Psycho Goa Man. The idea for PG had been bouncing around in my head in various forms for a very long time. I've always had the image in my brain of a monster sitting at a drum set and never really known how I'd work that into a movie. After I was done making Leprechaun Returns, I was taking a little break and watching movies at home, and I was watching the movie Rawhead Rex. Started thinking like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if a big scary monster like this came under the control of some rambunctious kids and they went on weird adventures. In 2014, I made a segment for ABC's of Death 2 called W's for Wish, which is about two kids who unwittingly end up in a fantasy universe that's very dark and scary, and they get into some really intense situations with creatures and stuff. I really like that idea of like using kids as a framework for a movie, so I wanted to expand upon that with PG and really make like a kids adventure movie that has the dark fantasy component to it.
Nice to meet you, PG. I'm Mimi.
And I'm Luke.
I wield powers unimaginable to your simple minds. Soon you will beg me for mercy, but know that you will only receive pain.
Knock, knock.
What?
So there's always a risk when you write a movie that stars kids. You know, finding a talented child actor, let alone like multiple talented child actors, you're rolling the dice. So it was a very thorough casting process before we eventually landed on Nita and Owen. I felt like we had a pretty good rapport going on between me, Nita, and Owen. I felt like they really became their characters, and Nita definitely would go full crazy at times, which really just made the set super fun, and because she's so theatrical, it just kept things energetic and kept everybody upbeat. Their youthful exuberance helped carry us on the toughest days on this movie. We're out in the mud throwing dodgeballs around, like they never complained. They just went for it. And they somehow managed to take every situation and make it fun, which is a tough thing to do on a film set, especially a film set where you've got so many effects, you know, weather issues and scheduling, like everybody's rushing. Like all the problems of a film set are happening like to an extreme degree because it's such a low budget film. I felt Nita and Owen really did not seem fazed by that at all.